The trail building community is a bunch of really cool people, and so many have come to trails for different reasons, but they all have found beauty and community in it and a shared sense of artistry. Trail builders will tell you they are artists. They create things that last and that leave a legacy, and they're very proud of that work. They believe in trails, they believe in the outdoors, they believe in what trails can do for a community, and everyone wants to hang out and talk about how to do it better.
If you're looking at a blank canvas and you're just looking at some trees in the woods and some hills that maybe do this, and you're picturing, I'm gonna be riding my bike and jumping here and going here. It's kind of your sandbox to play with, and making it into reality it's really cool to have that freedom to do what you want.
Being the first of its kind, the first trail technician program, it's very important that we show that trail building is a sustainable occupation as well. There's just so many opportunities out there, and without proficiency in a lot of different sectors, it's harder for people to find jobs and keep jobs. So we really just want to make this an opportunity to be a sustainable profession and for people to grow in these types of roles.
Trail business is booming around the nation. To be able to have a more organized, skilled workforce that is certified, that's very important for the industry. Trail building has become one of the most requested assets in communities across the nation.
Trail builders are some of the most well-rounded, independent people that you'll meet because they can get into a location, have problems to solve, and have to be able to do it with minimal resources. If you take somebody that's gone through this trail program, we can bestow upon them our knowledge to set them out and have them on a better path of success as a trail builder.
People in general, if they can get outside and they can recreate, they're going to be happier. Get them moving, get them off their devices, get them outside and let them have fun and enjoy this wonderful area we live in.
We know that if you're in the outdoors, your mental health and your physical health just gets better. If you have something that's purpose-driven and fulfilling, it's all those things like wrapped into one. I'm outside, I'm exercising, I'm surrounded by beautiful nature, and I know I'm providing to a community.
You're going to come here and you're going to learn about trail building. You're going to do trail building. You're going to learn from some of the best trail builders, but you're also going to get to stick around and ride some of the best trails. You're getting the mental health benefit of being outdoors, but you're also being active on a trail, either running, hiking, biking. You're getting active, so you get this double impact of quality of life.
Our super technological generation right now and younger are going to gravitate eventually to working with their hands and to the trades. That's where money is. That's where mental health and emotional well-being are. It's outside. You don't have to be at an office. This is a field where people can be their own boss and do really well.
I don't dig in the dirt like some of my team do. I'm more strategy, what makes sense, how to get from point A to point B. The possibilities are endless.
Having a program where we can provide resources, we can be that space where prospective students or people who are interested in becoming a trail builder or even just understanding what resources are available. So showing them how you can get involved in the community, how you can get involved with the program, what types of classes we have for the career path that you might be interested in. It's like a drop in a pond. The ripple just keeps going. We have so many people that are dedicated to making trails sustainable and for them to have longevity.
If you look at some of the more popular features, it's engineering, it's welding, it's actually building art. And so it's not just 3 or 4 people out in the woods benching into a hillside. It is, sitting around the table and master planning a community. It's more than just digging in the dirt.
I came out here with that vision in mind of that's a place that I feel like I can set up a career, I can thrive. This is a good place to set up my roots for a family and everything, and I hope my children are involved in this community for the same reasons I am. Yeah, I think there's huge incentive to come here and learn and then give it right back.
For us, this is the perfect training ground for somebody to refine their craft of trail building. The beauty of it is being here locally is we get to see how that plays out. We're not just building and moving on to the next, we're building and we're getting to watch our friends and family use something that we've crafted ourselves. And it's bettering their mental and physical health. What better thing than that?
The importance is sustainability, longevity, leaving legacy, having something that you can go back to and see year over year and know that you had a hand in it, that it still exists. an opportunity to look back on the things they've done and be proud of it as well.
So a trained workforce, regardless of the industry, creates a quality product. And if that product is sustainable, it has impact. And that is incredibly true for trails. There are very few outdoor recreation activities that don't rely on trails in some way. There's proof that people will pay for good experiences outdoors.
Around the nation, this will be the gold standard when it comes to the trail building. And any trail company that brings on board these skilled workers are going to have a leg up, and the mix of talent that is teaching these students is just going to make everybody better.
I see people get in this field that are hardcore mountain bikers and never been on a piece of machinery, never operated a piece of machinery, but they develop those skills through work and through trade and through experience and through their peers, and now they're artists. Now having a program, you can be better equipped to go into this field. So it's really cool to see what path people will take to get to what they really want to do.
People think that trails are just simply a path, a connection, point A to B, and it's so much more than that. The adaptive riders, the gravel riders, the trail runners. And so why not do what we can, make a couple changes and make that not only possible for them, but a great experience for every other mountain biker as well.
I knew that there's like a calling me to be out in the woods day in, day out, to be out in the elements. I'm not alone there. A lot of people want that. They just go, how do I attain that? Kind of every day, I don't know what I'm gonna get into, and I love that. I'm gonna learn something today. I'm gonna build something new, and that's super fun and refreshing. It's not day in, day out, rinse and repeat. And then when I get to build new stuff, that's my ultimate favorite as well.
Careers in project management, in design, in GIS, in landscape architecture. There's so many different opportunities to have a hand in the trail project, whether it's design, planning, construction, or if you're physically digging in the dirt.
There will be a thread in this program throughout that focuses on sustainability and on conservation. There are very ambitious goals for this region to develop upwards of 4 miles of trail a week, and that takes a trained workforce, and that takes people who know how to maintain trail well and who know how to plan and design responsibly. The way we treat the earth, how we create its accessibility for others, that's ultimately what matters. And so that is at the heart of this program.
It's one of those few trades where it can take and really excel people's paths, even if they're the creative type or if they are the analytical. Those two people can actually work really well together in a trail setting, and it's one of the few trades that I know of that it works so well in.
It's a very fulfilling job. You're working super hard, and then all it takes is one person to ride what you just built and tell you how awesome it is, and you're like, well, that's why I do this. I'm providing this huge sense of like a travel destination, basically. I'm part of that. Like, that's awesome.
If you look at what kind of jobs are going to be sustainable, it's going to be the skill, the trades, the hands-on, working outside in nature. This career in trail building is going to last. It's going to be needed. There's a shortage in the industry of skilled, quality trail builders. So anybody coming to this school will have a job.
We cannot graduate enough students from that program for the desire in this area. We have partner contractors who fight to get to our students first for the summer internships. So there are ways to make trails a part of what students want to pursue if they don't want to just pursue trails. They will be hireable after completing this program.
We are a laboratory. We have experimented with every single type of trail, type of surface. It's fun to be able to do that and have the ability to do that and learn from it. So we're watching trails now and trying to figure out, are they sustainable long term? Do we want to do more before we know that trail is going to be there in 5, 10, 20 more years?
It creates a sense of place. It creates a sense of belonging. It creates a sense of communities doing something together in a shared space. And that impacts tourism, that impacts health, that impacts people moving to an area, including businesses, because there is now something that unites them, that brings them together, and that gets them outdoors.
for a trail builder, if they can come in and succeed in building here and do well, then the world's their oyster. It's a really neat trade to get into because there's so many possibilities with it. They just get better and better and better.
The different career paths are truly endless. So many opportunities, and the only way to get started is to inquire and then to just put yourself out there and say, like, if I want to do it, I can do it.
I think most people here, when they come here, they go, I want to move there now. It's just, this is one of those spots that it's got that feeling of these people are doing it right. And if you want to be even more a part of it and provide trails or give back to the community, and my advice would be to just go for it. You only kind of reap positive benefits from it, whether it's on your own or for the community. You will feel the positive impact that you have on the community.
Now I'm out on the trails and I see a lot of people that aren't from here. They're here as tourists and they're using our systems and they're enjoying it and they're happy and they're blown away. So I'm able to eavesdrop and hear the conversations about how awesome that trail was and how cool that trail was. And a lot of times I just sit back and listen and smile. So it is very rewarding.
I wasn't much of a going to college person, but if you'd told me I could go to college for trail building, I would have been first in line to sign up.
Seeing these designs come to fruition, this is so inspiring and so incredibly worthwhile. And then you get to ride it, and it's probably one of your best days ever.
As a trail builder, you're leaving a legacy that you could take your grandchildren and say, I helped build this, and now you'll still see people decades later enjoying your craft.
The beauty of this program is that it encompasses so much more. It encompasses leaving a legacy in nature, helping provide access for all outside, healthy living, and working with your community to build things that are better for the group at large. It's so much more than just picking up a shovel. Everyone here believes in what we're doing, and we would love to show anyone how they can be a part of it.